Well, it's been a while since I worked on this thing, so today the weather's beautiful and I need to continue on this back. So I have these new sail panels, and I want to take them off. These are the new ones. I want to get the old ones off so that I can prep underneath, because if you remember, it was all rusty right in there. So that's what I'm gonna work on today. Get that all done, and then see if I can get my, I got one of those little handheld sandblasters. I'm gonna see how that works on all this rust that's there. So that's the goal for today. All right, so I cut along here, and you can see it's rusting through from the other side for this for the drip rail. I don't think you can get a new drip rail for coupes, so what I did is I just cut through this first layer. I didn't cut through the drip rail. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to cut that off, and then the rest of this seems pretty solid. And as you can see, I took the lip off of here. So I'm gonna finish messing with this right here, and then I'm gonna see if my sandblaster will work on all this. So let's see what happens. Here is my hand sandblaster that I'm gonna see if it'll work on my Mustang today. We'll see how it all works out. I also got some, I don't have playground sand. I actually bought some grit. So let's see how this all works out. And if it doesn't work out too well, I still have the old-fashioned wire brush to clean it up. I don't know how I'm gonna go about cleaning on the inside, but I can clean up the edge and hit it with a couple zaps with the welder. And then I'd like to get the other side done as well, and that way I can put the rear package tray panel right there in and move forward with hanging these quarter panels. All right, here's the results of running two guns through it. It roughed this up pretty good. The removal of rust, it did all right. I think I'm gonna put a wire brush on this. And if you notice, it blew right through those rust holes that I knew were there. Hey, there's my fingers. So, like I said, I'm gonna run the wire brush over all this, and then I'm gonna put a coat of, I'm gonna put weld through primer along here. And then below that, I'm gonna put epoxy or the Pour 15, just so I don't have issues in the future. And then we'll go over to the other side. But this, I think I don't want to bash the sandblaster, but I think it has something to do with my 2 horsepower compressor too. So anyways, for what it's worth, there we go. All right, this is what the other side looked like, but it looks like the back panel goes on, then the quarter panel, and then the sail panels, if you look at how they're put together. So I took all this down, but I think I'm going to cut that out so that I can replace the sail panel up to there, and that way I can hang the quarter panel. I'm keeping the outer wheel well on this side, so I got to clean that up. And then I think we can hang the package tray panel, the filler panel here, and then we'll hang the quarter panels, and then we can put everything else back together and make sure everything fits, and then we can secure it up. I think would probably be the best thing to do. All right, so I got it on here just to see how it would fit. I don't have the inner or the outer wheel well. Got this clamped right here, and then it's just hanging on the quarter window right there. But as you can see, I need to get that bottom back and in. So, and this one's got to go back too a little bit more. So anyways, you can see I got a gap, but just going to try and see if I can get it adjusted a little bit more so it's closer to where it needs to be. But woohoo! I'll be so happy when it starts going back together. But there you go. I think I'm going to go back and watch Joe Daddy's Garage. But I think what I have to do is that bottom lip on his quarter panel, I got to roll it up so it fits up at an angle better into that area. And then I think he welds it from the inside, but we'll figure that out. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just pumped that it's at least starting to look like a car again. It's got a long ways to go for sure, but you know, it is what it is. All right, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying to take this side off. And can you see all the rust down in there? That's why I'm doing this, just to try and get some semblance of something. I don't know. I might get some of that chassis coat from Eastwood. But if you got any suggestions for something other than that, something I can spray up in there, let me know. There's what you can do with a big ass hammer and a chisel. I cut it, and then I'm trying to get it away from all that rust so I can treat that. But as I showed you earlier, look at the rust. If they just would have like slapped a coat of primer on this, holy jeez, that would have been crazy. But as everybody talks about, these were secretary cars, and they didn't expect them to last almost going on 60 years. 50, yeah, because this is 66. So that's 34 and 22, 56 years. So there you go. All right, this is where I'm going to start next time, cleaning this up. And I got to get the rest of the quarter panel off. And then we will look at reinstalling the quarter panel and start building back to back. There you go. All right, so I got it on here. I got it over there. I got it, but the bottom, as you can see, the bottom needs to be able to be slid in. So I gotta do some more finagling on that. But I've reached the end of the day. I gotta clean up, but it's good that we got this much done. Like I said, I got new doors. So I need to get this hung so I can hang the doors, and then I'll hang the fenders, and then I'll put the hood on, and we're like 15 minutes from being done. Swear to God. Just kidding. We're getting there, though. That's the important thing. So thanks for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, all that good stuff. And I promise I'm going to be working on it more now that it's not 1,000 degrees out every day. Talk to you later.